What's happening, everybody? Another video with your favorite Mr. Cater. In today's video, we'll be starting a series around Angular framework. This is a JavaScript framework for fast and responsive web apps. It's such a great one in 2024 and beyond, I guess, because it was developed by Google and supported by Google. So let's just jump straight into it. Before we jump straight into practical examples, let's just understand a small background why I decided to go with Angular for this video. Number one, it's because Angular is a JavaScript web framework for front-end applications. It's very good for very small, medium, and as well as large applications. The whole series is going to be catered by Andy Matodzi, Mr. Cater. Let's get some frameworks that we can put in the very same level with Angular, just so we can get, some comparison. There is a framework called React, there is a framework called Angular, and as well there's a framework called Flutter. Flutter is also developed by Google, and it's mainly focused on cross-platform development, which means you just write one code and then you can deploy it into your mobile applications, your Android, your iOS, your web, and as well as desktop application. But when it comes to Angular, it's mainly developed for web application, responsive web applications that can grow as large as you would want. And when it goes to React is more of a library that was developed by Facebook and maintained by Facebook. And I mean, there is many reasons why you might want to use React, but personally, I prefer Angular, and that's the reason why I'm about to dish out 5 years plus years of experience with Angular so far. Some of the projects that I did is 1945 website. This is a photography and design website, which was mainly focused on showcasing the work that 1945 design did, including videography, photography, and as well as your CV revamps and stuff. The other app that I wrote based on Angular framework was Puzzle Quest. This is obviously a back for hire web application that was mainly focused or mainly based in a web app, which aims at connecting unknown delivery drivers with unknown customers through a platform in a certain area. We also wrapped this app in, I think it was Cordova or Capacitor, just to make it also available on Android version or Android platform. But yeah, that's a story for another day. Another website that I wrote in Angular, it's the Cater website. The main Cater website was solely written in Angular with Angular material. We'll also use Angular and the Angular material just for easy components on what we're going to be building right now. Such a great combination, and I like it. Just some stats to motivate you why you should learn Angular. Of course, I mean, you came to this video because you want to learn Angular, but to motivate you more is because I pulled up some stats from OfferZen, where in the first graph shows how much the number of developers with the skills on OfferZen in the last 3 months, which means the people who are in there and how much, how many people have the JavaScript skill and obviously the TypeScript skill. The reason why I'm showing you that is because Angular is mainly based on TypeScript, and of course TypeScript is like a variant of JavaScript with obviously typing. So if you add those two, you can kind of get an idea of how big this whole JavaScript usage is, and then obviously it's frameworks that comes after, like Angular and your React. And as well, the top one there, it shows the most used language by developers at companies that are having 2 to 10 employees. I mean, you can see, again, there is JavaScript and then TypeScript. I would like to combine those because TypeScript is just a variant of JavaScript, according to how I see it. And the last one shows as well on bigger companies or companies with so many employees, 5,000 plus employees, and then it still shows JavaScript and TypeScript topping the charts. So it's still super relevant that you learn Angular in 2024 and beyond. And there are so many advancements that they've made so far with Angular version 8 and probably going to be beyond. And lastly, I'm just going to tell you about some of the most useful websites and YouTube channel that I kind of used to scale up on this. As well, number one, it's angular.dev, which is their official website wherein they publish, the latest updates, the latest on their framework, and as well as medium.com. This is not specific to Angular, but I found a couple of useful blogs to read directly from medium.com. I know Angular also has a blog themselves, so yeah, you can go check it out. Another one, obviously, it's the YouTube channel by a Fireship. It's quite popular, and as well as Transversi Media. I remember the first crash course I did it all for free from Transversi Media YouTube channel, and now today Keita is creating our own crash course in Angular. Otherwise, check our website below at keita.co.za. Without wasting of much of our time, let's just jump straight into this series and have this fun.